Some stream advice costs money. Buy a stream deck. And some advice takes time. Design a better overlay. But these are 5 easy tips to improve your stream right now, and they're completely free. My name is Chris Folea. I'll be your stream professor. Welcome to StreamSchool. 1. Look at your camera more. Now, this one sounds stupid simple. I know, I get it. But seriously, look at your camera more. Look into that big ol' soul-sucking robot eye. Look, when you're talking to people in real life, do you look directly at them? Or do you stare off into space? How's your day, you beautiful little person, you? I'd venture to guess that you're probably looking at the people that you're talking to most of the time, unless you're ashamed of something. And I'd also venture to guess that you prefer people look at you when they're talking to you as well. So view your camera as your viewer's eyes and give them some of that beautiful eye contact when you're talking to them. It will make you so much more engaging as a streamer. And to avoid the, but I can't read the comments and look at the camera at the same time comment, obviously you can't do that. Duh. But you can read the comment and then look at the camera to respond. 2. Flip your camera to face into the frame. I briefly mentioned this one in passing in a previous video, but it's an important point and I see it done wrong so often. So I figured I'd go into more detail as to why. Also, this only applies if your camera is facing the wrong direction. But you want your camera to face into the frame because of general composition principles. The problem with facing out of the frame is that it's natural for your viewers to follow where you're looking. And if you're looking out of frame to the left, your viewers are going to naturally gaze to the list of other streamers they could be watching. Not exactly what you want when you're live. And if you're looking out of frame to the right, then your viewers are going to naturally gaze over towards the chat, which is better than to the left, but not ideal. And obviously Twitch's layout is different on mobile or different platforms, but the point here is that you want your viewers to naturally gaze into the center of the stream where all of the cool action is happening. So the ideal setup is to have your camera at a 3/4 view facing into the frame. 3. Smile more. How often do you show up to a stream and the streamer is just like sitting there, absolute blank look on their face while they're playing the game? It's just not very engaging or appealing, and it's honestly kind of a turnoff. So I'm not literally saying smile more, I'm more saying to be more self-aware. Pay attention to how you're coming across to your viewers. Watching your VODs and paying attention to, well, you can be a really good way to figure out how you're coming across. And if you're not comfortable watching yourself or you feel embarrassed watching yourself, all I can say is get comfortable. Because if you watch your own content and you think, wow, this sucks, or wow, I'm not really enjoying this at all, chances are other people probably feel the same way. And the first step to fixing a problem is knowing there is a problem. And if you don't know how to be a more engaging, entertaining streamer, you should watch my last video on why you should take improv classes. 4. Spend more time with your community. Now, I realize every single streamer on Twitch has different motivations as to why they're streaming. But unless you are the absolute undisputed best at the game you're playing, the thing you're doing, or you have information that they literally cannot get anywhere else, you are an entertainer, and your viewers are most likely there for you and your personality. And this one seems hard for a lot of people to accept, and I could honestly make an entire video on this topic alone, but if you want to be a content creator as a career path, there is so much more to it than just hitting go live and playing games for a few hours if you want to find success. And your absolute #1 priority while you're live should be that your community is having a good time, or they're getting something unique out of your stream. All of that being said, there are plenty of ways that you can spend more time with your community. But my personal recommendation would be to break your stream up a little bit and spend more time in the just chatting category, or maybe spend some time with some community games. The Jackbox games in particular are really fun, and there are also all sorts of other cool community activities you can do, like Marbles on Stream or Words on Stream or either.io. Lately, I've personally reformatted formatted my stream to start with just chatting for the first part, then hop into a different game or activity, then finish the stream up with some community games like Jackbox or something. Just breaking it up, keeping it interesting. And it's honestly been so much fun. The problem with just going live and playing the same game non-stop for hours on end is that you're just going to lose interest. Your viewers are going to get the exact same thing out of the first hour of your stream as they do the last hour of your stream, and they just don't really have any incentive to stick around. So break it up, keep it interesting, and spend more time with your community. 5. Hide your stats. Now, there are multiple schools of thought on this topic, but I am 100% in the hide your view count and hide your sub count camp. Here's the thing. You're trying to put on the most engaging, most entertaining show that you possibly can. And if you're worried or stressed out or frustrated over your viewership numbers or other stats, then that's just going to negatively affect your headspace, which is going to negatively affect your show. You want to put on the exact same entertaining show whether you have 1, 10, 100, or even 1,000 viewers. And performing mental gymnastics trying to figure out why one viewer left while you're trying to put on said show is just too much to handle in the moment. And I want to specify here, I am by no means at all saying don't look at your stats. You absolutely need to analyze your stats and be honest with yourself to figure out what is and is not working. I'm just saying don't look at them in the moment in the middle of your stream. You have enough to focus on without worrying about the 2 people that left. And that's the list. If you found this video in any way, shape, form, or fashion even remotely helpful, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for new tips and tricks every Wednesday. And just a friendly reminder that I am live every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday at twitch.tv/oraclefishlive if you want to hang out, have any questions, or just want to pick a fight with me. Until next time, my name is Chris Folea, I'm your stream professor, and class is out.